Kia ora and welcome along to my YouTube channel. My name's Britt and I'm currently training for Ultraman in Noosa, which is in May 2026, and then I will be training towards the first ever New Zealand Ultraman, which is in Wanaka in December 2026. I'll just give you a quick recap on the last 14 weeks. So I had a hernia surgery at the start of August, and then I had a bit of a rest. And after the rest, I rolled my ankle, so I had a little bit more rest. I am 35 and I've got 2 kids, and I've got about 9 years total experience in triathlon and Ironman. And the last 18 months has been spent trying to get faster over the marathon distance. My coach is a pretty well qualified athlete himself, doing lots of Ultraman races and winning the world championships and setting some course records. So I thought, why not follow in his footsteps and have a go at the longer distance stuff? So with about 5 months to go now until Noosa, my training is mostly like base training. I'm doing a lot of indoor racing on my bike and just getting into the pool, which is usually the biggest challenge. But so far in this lot of training, I haven't hated going swimming at all, which is actually really surprising, but happy with that.
Because it is, of course, the last Sunday race club before the World Championships, which will be coming your way on the MyWoosh YouTube channel, on the Twitch TV as well on Saturday. The team working hard behind the scenes to make that happen. I'm sure a lot of our runners will be watching that along the way. Brittany Litton on our screens at the moment. You can see dark outside the garage door up and over the in the background, and dark outside at the moment. Brittany Litton I was so impressed by her riding over the last, I would say, last probably 3-4 weeks. She really seems to have found another gear.
Last week was just such a race from Brittany Litton. She went out with determination. She absolutely nailed the climbs, taking the Queen of the Mountains competition. And then she drove into that finish with that group. She set 5-minute and 1-minute PBs, and she was on fire. Proust, Embring, Esler and Reel came over the top at the end, and she just couldn't hold it. It was one amazing race.
If you've ever watched racing and there's a lone leader coming in and you're almost willing them to make it, whilst at the same time so aware that the bunch is coming at speed, it has the advantage of that extra draft. They've not put that earlier work in because they've left it to the last minute. It was an absolute classic nail-biting finish as you're coming to the finish. So thank you very much to our riders, because it really was entertaining.
About 5 months to prepare for Noosa, and then just over a year before December. Feeling pretty good, especially in my cycling fitness. I still have a way to go with endurance, same as running. Nearly niggle free. I've had a problem with my Achilles for a few weeks, but that seems to be coming right. And swimming, mentally I'm in the game, which is huge, because when I was doing triathlon and Ironman, I would really struggle to get to the pool, but I haven't struggled at all yet. Even though it's only been a few weeks, I'm feeling pretty good about that. And this week, well, today's Tuesday, and last night I did my longest swim since October 2023, so my longest swim in 2 years, and it was achievable. It wasn't fast. My arms and my shoulders hurt a little bit, but I think overall I did really well, so I'm impressed. I have this problem though when I'm swimming sometimes that I cramp in my feet and I cramp in my calves, and I'm pretty good friends with ChatGPT, and I asked him what it could possibly be, and he said pointing my toes or possibly lacking in electrolytes. I'm trying to drink a bit more during the day, not just coffee, and I'm trying to have some more water, and it's hot now, so I'm trying to have electrolytes as well, which I didn't get cramp at all last night, so I think maybe it was either good luck or it's been working. So after 2 weeks ago I had my really strong Maiwish race. Fitness was good, my top end power was pretty good, but then last race, so 2 days ago, I really struggled, I think because I did my power passport test, which is critical power, on the Friday. I was probably still a little bit cooked. So I did also have quite a big week of training. It was about 17 and a half hours again, so that is obviously going to affect my performance on a Sunday night. But yeah, really happy with how my cycling's going. Swimming, great. Was 3.2k, and I didn't hate it at all, which was really surprising. And my running is sort of coming together too. My Achilles seems to be healing. I ran yesterday, so Monday I ran on my lunch break, and there was only like the smallest niggle in my heel, so I think that will slowly just get better and better and better and better until I don't even notice that there's pain anymore. This week, not really sure what's in store yet. I have a trail race actually on Saturday. It's only 18k, but it's quite steep parts to the track. That'll be great. And then Sunday Maiwish again, but other than that I think it's pretty normal week ahead. Sun's out again today. It did rain a bit yesterday, and it's supposed to rain again for the rest of the week. So not always as motivating and exciting to get outside when it's raining, but with the humidity and like the heat still, I think the rain is actually quite nice. When it gets really hot, it helps cool you down. So I think another reason, like one of the main reasons everything is kind of fitting together and working so well, is because of my sleep. And I have again been sleeping really well. I think after Maiwish, normally on Sunday nights, because the race is at 9 p.m. on a Sunday, it takes about an hour to do the race, then cool down, shower, eat. By the time I'm in bed it's midnight, and then chilling for ages. Some weeks I'm not getting to sleep until 2 or 3 a.m. But the Sunday just been, it was like 11:30, so that really set me up for quite a good week. I still felt like shit yesterday. Running at lunchtime was really hard. My legs were like lead, just couldn't be fucked, but got out there. And again, just the overwhelming sense of just how lucky I am to get to do this. Just yes, I think that's the feeling that I'm taking into the rest of the week. Hopefully the rest of this training period. I know there's going to be times where I think, what the fuck, why am I doing this? But for now I'm just riding this gratitude wave. Yeah, it's a really good feeling. In breaking news, I'm sitting in my car outside the swimming pool. I'm about to do, drum roll please, my third swim this week, and it's only Friday. Ultraman, here I come. I won't even get to 10k this week. Imagine trying to do 10k in one go. Ridiculous. Anyway, Friday vibes. Got to leave work a bit early. And if I wasn't at the pool, I would just be at home. Surfing's been cancelled for the kids tonight because there's like severe thunderstorm warnings. It did hit a bit of rain getting here, and there was thunder before I left work, but the sky is pretty grey, so I'll get the swim done, and then I just have a mobility session to do tonight. I actually reached out to a mobility coach thinking that it would be a good idea, but he was going to charge $200 US a week. So I downloaded this app called Pliability, and it's like $20 a month. But you get a free 7-day trial. So I've got the trial, and I did the assessment, like an AI. It's a video, and the video gets you to squat with your arms above your head, and it scores you out of 100. And I did not score very well, so I might try this. It's got a few sessions, and I've asked it to fix me based on my assessment, so I'll see what happens tonight. And with the Taylor Swift documentary, it's a 6-part series coming out in December, along with the updated Eras tour to include the Torture Poets department. I cannot get enough of her again. I've gone back to Reputation, which is my all-time favourite album, but I've been listening to that a lot this week. So that's also Still Life of a Showgirl. Loud Luxury came out with a remix to The Fate of Ophelia. So, and the kids have been loving that too. So, listening to that in the car on the way to school this morning. So, yeah, that's what I'm listening to this week. Back into Tay Tay. Fuck. Alright. I've procrastinated long enough now. I did hyped myself up with some lollies. I'm still bribing myself to come to the pool, so that's not great, but I'm gonna do what you gotta do, right? I won't ever stop saying thank you for getting to the end of these. I don't journal, now I YouTube, and this is my life. So thanks for making it to the end, and I'll catch you on the next episode.